Guys, there's the story that I could have given you over the weekend. I think I saw the story on, was it Saturday? Yeah, and hey, it was busy. I couldn't manage to do any videos. And then the story says two Pakistani exposed a false food production facility in Swanville, west of Johannesburg, yesterday as a result of a commercial battle between Pakistani and Bangladeshi merchants in Johannesburg, a production facility for false beans, sold as school beans, fake spaghetti, fake cornflakes, noodles, cough syrup, fake cold drinks like lemon twist and Coca-Cola, milk and grandfather's headache, that is also called grandpa. Medicine was also found hidden beneath Loderile Secondary School, about 3 kilometers outside Krugerstop. The house, which is owned by Bangladeshi nationals who are married to South African women, even produces laxatives, tablets, and condoms. The condoms are recycled from used condoms or fake condoms, branded as Lovers Plus condoms. The Pakistani nationals are in a huge contest for business with their Bangladeshi counterparts. The syndicate works by foreign nationals arriving in South Africa and paying their principals 25,000 rands. The principals are Pakistani nationals who've been in South Africa longer and have made contacts at the Department of Home Affairs. The money is used to initiate asylum seekers' documents, start up stock and protection from the police. The principals are said to be connected to people in power. The whistleblower, who introduced himself only as Mohammed, said he has 2 shops in the area and pays the landlord an equivalent of around 4,000 rands. The deaths of children in Soweto and West Rand has cast the spotlight on the dangers of the continued sale and consumption of counterfeit goods. Last week, 4 children passed away due to the consumption of poisonous counterfeit foods such as snacks and biscuits. According to Tax Justice South Africa and the SA Revenue Services, this industry has cost the country fiscus billions of rand. If it were for the increase of illicit goods being sold on the streets, at tuck shops, or any other areas, the country's fiscus could afford another 12 billion rands for education, 6.5 billion for health, and another 6.5 billion for community development. The production of fake goods and products is not a new phenomenon. In 2018, the police in Northern Cape arrested 5 men and a woman for producing counterfeit sanitary towels, shoe polish, food, condiments, and other items. This week, following the death of the 4 children in Soweto and the West Rand, Operation Dudula and civil rights movement, Not in My Name International called for the closure of spaza shops operated by undocumented and illegal foreigners in the Gauteng townships. Not in My Name International is calling on South African citizens to peacefully close down foreign-owned spaza shops in their areas. The movement highlighted how poor communities, especially in townships, were surrounded by illegal spaza shops run by foreign nationals who sold counterfeits goods. We wish to take this opportunity to commend the community of Delmas in Mpumalanga, who took it upon themselves on Monday to close down spaza shops belonging to foreign nationals. There is a very progressive step that might be supported and adopted as a program of action by all forward-thinking South Africans, say the movement spokesperson Mo Senne. Zandile Dawula, speaking on the sidelines of the funeral service of the 2 Naledi boys, say the government is to blame for not enforcing the country's laws and for allowing foreigners to take over the spaza shops market in the country's townships. We've been saying to the health departments to send the inspectors to the spaza shops to ascertain what people are consuming. This is not being done, and we as the movement will make them take accountability for the deaths of these children. This has happened to 5 children who have died under the same circumstances, which means that this is not an isolated incident, but a common occurrence pointing to food bought from spaza shops, Dabula said on Wednesday. It is believed that Pakistani and Bangladeshi shops are now in every township in South Africa, with the exception of Delmas. The Star has contacted the SEPs about the fake food house in Swanville. Attempts to get comment from the Department of Home Affairs and the Pakistani embassy were unsuccessful at the time of the publication. This was sourced from IOL. And we give them credit for this beautiful story. The very first thing that caught my attention, guys, was the condom story. Like, if they're saying these people are using like the used condoms, guys, like how? Like how honestly? Guys, honestly, I may be laughing, but there's not a laughing matter. I'm like very shocked. Like, do they go around picking them and then they clean them? Honestly speaking, this is too much, guys. Like, seriously, this is too much. And if they were to say they're using like this expired ones, I would understand. But honestly, who goes around picking used condoms and then to come and recycle them? This is just crazy. This is so crazy. And something really needs to be done. The streets needs to be cleaned, guys. And there's this comment that came from Bijin Hlapo on Twitter, which really concerned me. This person was saying, how do you fake beans? So what if they used a Go container? Karisano responded by saying, the same way a Pakistani can steal your name, surname, and ID number, would he be original Bijin Hlapo? And then Bijin Hlapo responded and said, so can a South African, wear the emphasis on foreigners. So I'm asking myself, what is Hlapo gaining from these foreigners? Is she married to one of them? Or is she one of the people that are actually gaining from this scam? Guys, and I saw another comment from someone that they were saying they were watching Skipper Mafiles, and then there was this good-looking decent shop, which unfortunately it was also selling fake food and maybe even rotten food. And then that's where our parents are buying, guys. They sell long expired goods and then they just wipe out the expiry dates and then they can even change the dates, guys. Imagine going inside a shop and saying that you are buying canned fish only to find beans inside, guys. So this is like a real scam, like I'm telling you. There's also a photo that I saw, guys, where they were making a like fake muet. Guys, imagine paying 5,000 just for nonsense, I'm telling you. Guys, something really needs to be done with this, guys. Something needs to be done. Unfortunately, because they're dealing with the police, they've got big political connection. I'm wondering, guys, if this was something that will be easily won. And there's also someone, unfortunately, I cut her name. She said, if you notice above the keep cool and dry, there is a best before July 21, which has been darkened and cancelled. A new expiry date was printed on the front side of the biscuits packaging as December 2024. I noticed this yesterday. We are in trouble. And she even put a photo, guys, of the biscuits that she's talking about. MSA was saying they should manufacture petrol as well. But the thing is that you'll damage your car. It will definitely do. And Mr. Rabbit really finished me with his comment. He said, Pakistani grandpa gives you a headache. I was like, oh my God. So you get double headache after taking the grandpas. And then he also said, Bangladeshi beans don't let you fat. Oh my God, guys. I was like, honestly speaking, this is crazy. This is crazy. We may be laughing, but this is a very serious matter, guys. Wagner Madet said the food is not fake. What's fake are the labels, sis. And yeah, it may be true. Sometimes you'll realize that it's just the fake labels, like what they showed on the Beans production thing. Yeah, they just put a different label. Unfortunately, some is just expired food goods, which they don't want to throw away. So guys, just stay careful out there. Make sure that you buy from the right shop, because I'm also worried even if they can actually decide to not buy from the shops anymore. These guys are going to infiltrate the market by selling to the desperate and greedy people out there who have South African proper tax shops running, and you'll think you are still buying the right stuffs, guys. So it's really scary right now. And I pray that companies like Coobins and Bonita just take legal action against these people just to teach them a lesson.